Hi there, this is day 2 of week 7 of 52 weeks of vlogging, and I have to talk really quietly because the kidlets are falling asleep in the next room. And normally I would wait until they're already asleep, except that I can't because my favorite TV show is coming on in less than half an hour, and we're about to get rid of TV. So this is my last chance to watch my favorite TV show live as it's being aired. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm not that thrilled about that, but at the same time, the Hubbles and I aren't really that thrilled about paying over 50 bucks a month for TV that we only watch 2 or 3 times a week either. And that's pretty much what it comes down to. The Hubbles and I looked at what we spend every month for basic TV, and then we looked at how much we actually watch that basic TV. And when you consider the fact that most of what we can watch for free online a couple days after it airs live on TV anyway, it just didn't seem to make any more sense. And that made me wonder why people pay for TV. Do we pay for TV because we watch that much of it, in which case what the hell? And thinking about how much it costs to watch TV versus how much it costs to do other things puts a whole new spin on the whole idea of paying to watch TV. For example, this book costs about 18 bucks, and when you consider that it took me 8 to 10 hours to read the book, I'm kind of a slow reader, maybe that's why it took me that long, but anyway, that works out at 10 hours to $1.80 an hour. And assuming I read a little faster the way normal people do, we'll say 2 bucks an hour, which means in order for me to get $50 worth of TV a month, I would have to watch 25 hours of TV a month, which is about 6 hours a week, which is about 2 to 3 times as much as I actually watch. And 6 hours a week isn't even close to what most people spend watching TV. In fact, the average person spends many times that amount of time watching TV. And when I think about how much I used to watch TV compared to how much I watch TV now that I started making videos every day, my TV usage has definitely gone down a lot, which makes me think about how much other people could be doing if they weren't spending all that time watching TV. Like all those people who say stuff like, I've always wanted to write a book about my childhood experiences in boarding school, but I just don't have the time. Or, I think it would be great to post videos on YouTube, but I just don't have the time to learn how to use the software. Or, I'd really love to buy more books and support my local bookstores and support the authors I love, but I just can't afford it. Dude, you can't afford it. You have the time. You have the money. You're spending it on TV, so stop. I still consider myself an actor, and acting is definitely something I'd like to get back into doing one day, and so you might think it a little two-faced of me to say no more TV, but at the same time want to be in the business of making TV. But it's less no more TV than it is not so much TV, and only quality TV. I feel like canceling our TV subscription is going to give me an opportunity to finally narrow things down to just the quality stuff that I feel is worth my time. Like Downton Abbey, which I'm finally getting into, and PBS's incredible series like American Experience, and quality programs on TVO like The Agenda. I don't think you have The Agenda in the States. It's pretty close to the Bill Moyers interview, except that Steve Paikin is a lot younger and cuter. Paying 50 bucks a month to have access to a box in a corner of the room that when we switch it on will mostly only feed us crap but will occasionally give us something of quality and substance is kind of like paying 50 bucks a month to have someone stock your fridge only with soda and cake and the occasional carrot, which to me feels silly. On the other hand, I have a strange compulsion to watch as much junk as I can right now. Kind of like if you knew the bakery down the street was about to close, you would want to go and load up on as much cake as you could cram into your cupboards and refrigerator. And I think this is a natural and human impulse. If we're paying for something, we want to take advantage of it as much as possible. But at the same time, I'm glad I'm realizing that I don't need to keep paying for this stuff, because mostly it's just not healthy. So I'm excited about this new development, this whole agreement the Hubbles and I have made to get rid of TV, or at least stop paying for access to cable TV, which mostly we don't watch because it's junk and we just don't want to spend time on that anymore. I'm excited about the prospect of not being tempted to veg out in front of crap, and I'm excited about having even more time to spend on making quality videos and quality books. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go watch my favorite show. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.